Just the three
I
slots
carry
at the top.
execute. Well,
Okay,
that's why I put my
got
my desk. They can't check that. I
another
put
little
extra stuff
run
at it.
of training for
Oh,
3-2 today.
I said that loud. Now they heard that.
Do this on the
Yes, just to let you know ahead of time. Unless you
first.
want me to do anything otherwise, I'll be taking CLS whenever we have.
We're going to start up on this up here. We're going to assault this up here, and then exfil is down in the valley on the other side. So in terms of we're up against here today, just this. So we've got a fair bit of stuff down actually. So we've got 2-man patrols running along the roads. Have 4 squads for sectors of this valley, guarding the actual top of the hill itself. Again, have a couple of squads, have a couple of bunkers, which comes in them, and then we have
Flash
bunker up there. We have a little sandbag closed off more bit up here. A couple of fuel trucks, ammo trucks. Again, down the other side. A couple of squads on patrol, and then finally the extract point, where hopefully we can get here in enough time to get a Black Hawk in. So that is the plan for today. At the moment, they're just doing loadout checks and gear inspections and that situation. The other stuff you see over there is another squad that's training at the same time. That's not our AO. Just need to throw down my skill. It's 3 IC day today, so I might make life a little for them. 25. Oh, okay. We're good to go up here actually. Fighting them. That's fine. That's good. Treating. Top of this castle's. Oh yeah, that's okay.
It's not letting me join your group.
You're doing right, so
I don't think he is doing alright.
Okay. And then the only thing we want to cover is last training there was a BM21 grad at the final objective, and I didn't hear it called up. And for anyone who watches a lot of streams from the 506 knows our recent run-in with BM21s. So I have set these guys up here as a little PID course essentially, and these guys are the op 4 we're facing today, so that'll be PID
Feeling
for
solid.
them. So, you know what's going on.
There we go.
And Zeus. Join the party.
They're getting confused. Power rails change the color to red. Get in front of Sergeant Stewart. Masters grab a regular rifleman loadout without the rocket. Perfect, Masters. No Grenadier. If you want to go grab a deer loadout, go ahead and grab that. It's all up to you. Just pick a loadout. Just pick a loadout and come behind Alpha. You'll be joining Alpha. Alright. Here's the scenario here. So we went through an operation. However, it was much worse than Task Force Bravo. So we got hit by a whole bunch of more rockets than what they did. As a result, all of Havoc 3 element went down. Sergeant Leary went KIA. Sergeant Pecco had to step up, and I had to step up. And as a result with that, Sergeant Stewart also took a hit at the stomach. He had to be extracted out of the AO to some set base or whatever. However, y'all went through has prepared you for this day. You're gonna continue moving on until the fight is over. Until we know for sure that either we cannot continue throughout the whole mission, or B, we're gonna go through it. Total for that. So Lee had to step up. Sergeant Stewart's gone. With Havoc 3 element or whatsoever. So now, Private Garcia and Private Rose, it's your time when you step up. And if you wonder what happened to 2 ICs, maybe they got killed as well. I don't know, whatever. Or they didn't show up for the mission or whatever. All right. We're gonna go do some quick PID. Sergeant Hartman has noticed some struggles for you guys on figuring out what targets should be calling up and what targets we can buy armor pieces and everything within those fundamentals. Along with that, then we'll get briefed by Sergeant Hartman what the mission is, and then I'll consult with Corporal Lee what we're going to do and how we're going to complete that mission. He'll consult with you guys on how you should be completing the mission, and then you guys will consult with them on how you should complete the mission. And then once all consolidations are been made for completing the mission, then y'all will carry out the mission. Then the mission will be done, and then we'll all do the debrief. Is that enough missions for y'all?
April.
All right. Thought I need to say the word mission a lot of times. All right, go ahead and follow me, gentlemen. First one who got identified as armored piece, well, not armored piece, but this vehicle here gets a cookie. Who said that? Private Lanier. Look at that.
Big,
Oh,
ugly rocket truck.
Both of you said that. How about that? Now, unlike the mic here, I actually fulfill my promises and I give out cookies. Alright, yes, this is a BM-21. Is anyone know why the BM-21 is
Any station this net, this is private roads on 132.2. Radio check. Over.
Let's see later on. You should have done that earlier.
Private roads, be advised, this is 132, no 132.2, over.
Yes, Private Lanier.
If I recall correctly, the reason this thing is scary is because of what happened to Task Force Bravo during Phase 1.
Okay. Yes, what it did to Task Force Bravo is in one of the main significance. Now, the reason why this is here today, and the reason why Sergeant Hartman wanted to bring this up, is because you actually went through an actual training, and this was actually in the area, and no one called it out. Am I correct, Sergeant Hartman?
That is correct, Sergeant Smith. At least if it was called out, I didn't hear it on Squad Net, and it didn't make its way up to Platoon Net, and we did have a platoon lead element with us that day, so...
This was at the gas station, correct?
That is correct. Last training. I didn't remember it during debrief, so I just wanted to bring it up at the start of training today.
Yeah, I don't think I said in debrief as well. Alright, when you see a vehicle like this with a bunch of rockets at the rear, you all should know it's a BM-21. If not, you're going to call it a rocket truck. Now, one thing that makes Havoc 4 very, very annoyed, Havoc 3-4 very, very annoyed, and pertaining to their actual squad lead, if he hears over the radio just a rocket truck or an armored piece. Now, since you all message saying that you need to take your time and figuring out what the armored piece is before you bring it up to me, everything I hear on the squad net, I'm going to relay it the same way I've heard it up to 2net, because I need to hurry up and make sure that message has been sent before I forget. And God knows I forget everything y'all say to me, unless I start writing it down. So, if you see or hear an armored piece, you're going to say potential armored piece. This way, Havoc 3-4 can actually take from the information I told them that, hey, we hear an armored piece, we know what it is so far yet, but I'll update you on that. That's why we'll say potential armored piece. When you get to confirmed information on what the armored piece is, don't take it out yet. Let me know so I can bring it up to that again to tell them what the actual armored piece is, and then some we're engaging it. I don't want to tell them after we've engaged it. Everyone understands from there?
April.
All right. Now, BM-21 can be taken out with any armor piece we have. Armor piece. With any basic engagement weapon systems we have, such as your rocket, such as the Law, your M136, and your AT-4 can take out. Not AT-4. Your HEDP rounds can take out this rocket truck as well. Now, I would do it for demonstration purposes. However, I'd rather not our base being blown up. If somebody wants to see that, but I'd rather not do that because that will just make the server go bad. Any questions? Any comments? Yes, Sergeant Hartman. Forgot something you did want to point out to me.
Thanks, Sergeant Smith. There was two other things I wanted to point out. One of them is you can see these guys firing. They leave visible smoke trails through the sky. if you see those smoke trails, get the fuck away from basically every other friendly element. The more you can spread out, the better chance you have of not half the platoon getting wiped out. The second point I had is that if you find yourselves in a situation where you see one of these and it is just frankly far too far away for you to do anything about it, such as, you know, the airfield assault and that sort of situation that Task Force Bravo went through, any one of you can make one of these things explode with just your vectors. That makes its way up to platoon net, that makes its way to me and Havoc 4, and one 60mm shell can wipe out a BM-21 grad. So don't get into a situation where we leave a piece of enemy armament this deadly sitting active in the battlefield just because it was too far for you to hit it with your AT-4. That information is still vital to the rest of the task force. So in deployment sense, make sure that information makes its way up through the leadership chain of command to the point where we can task some assets on it. That was all I had. Thank you, Sergeant Smith.
Thank you, Sergeant. And what he said is very crucial. Every time y'all bring up everything to me, you notice I always stay put, don't reply yet, because I'm currently going through a microdagger, placing that marker down. And you guys notice through our whole movement, every time we go anywhere, our movement's always moving towards the blue first marker to clear out that position. And then if it's already been cleared by Havoc 3-4, Havoc 4, we go to clear out anything else that was still left alive from there. So our route's never involving moving through concealment and not expecting to go into combat. I make sure we go into combat to make sure we take out every other threat there is, because if we don't do that, guess what's coming behind us? Whoever, the enemy. So yeah, make sure you bring it up so we can put that in the blue first marker, and that way I can give the grid coordinates and blue marker to Platoon HQ so they can get Havoc 4 on that. Sergeant, you got a question?
Yes, sir. Just wanted to see if you wanted any clarification in regards to you said specifically that they're not to fire upon armor before they call it up. Did you want to clarify, especially since we have a couple of new privates here, in regards to if that piece of armor is threatening either us or other friendly pieces?
Thank you. If you see an armored piece down the road that's not engaging you, do not engage it. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. It may be a waste of a rocket shot. You could have a rifle squad already starting to engage it, and if you use your rocket at the same time they use it, then there's going to be a waste of 2 rockets, or 1 of the rockets. In addition to that as well, if we shoot our rocket and engage that armored piece while a squad already said they're going to do it, then they're going to be completely mad because they're going to yell at me and say, "Didn't we just said this over radio that we're going to engage you? Why would you engage and all that stuff?" But and then now, if an armored piece is engaging you, you take that out before you even let me know. I'll ask later what happened. Usually I won't even know that you took that armor piece till you tell me. But if the armor piece is not engaging you, then bring it up to me first. If you have eyes on it, let me know. And then you can engage it. Sometimes Havoc 3-4 might want to engage it with one of their stuff, with one of their rockets, like such as the MBT that's roll up on us. Your A24 can take it out if you're within 50 meters. But if it's not engaging you and it doesn't know you're there, and Havoc 3-4 has eyes on it, or might be in a good position enough to have eyes on it, then let me know. Do not engage it first, okay? Is everybody saying that from there?
Okay, cool.
All right. Next chain of command. This was a message that was just sent out earlier today. This is for Private Garcia, Private Lanier, Private Rose. Thank God all you guys are here. Any questions? Anything that you have, you bring it up to your team leader. So, pop quiz, I wrote, who do you bring anything up, such as if you want to know when's your next promotion, who do you contact?
Sergeant Stewart.
And then who does he contact?
You.
And then who do I contact?
Sergeant Ritchie.
Yes. Yep, and I always put a Havoc 3 in the same message, 3637 on there. And then they'll just contact the available personnel. So either since it was a promotion check, they'll ask S1 for that. So you just go through the chain of command. You ask your team leader up there. Now, stuff like this doesn't happen within 1 day. You don't get your reply back within 1 day. Stuff takes a week for you to get your information back down to you. Remember, it goes all the way up the chain of command, then all the way back down the chain of command. So it's going to take time for you to get your message sent to you. But if you feel it's been about 3 or 4 weeks, you've asked your chain of command, hey, send this message up, and they haven't replied to you or told you they didn't feel like sending it up, then you can skip them and then send it to me. Or you can skip me and send it directly to your next chain of command or whatever. Alright, that's everything there for chain of command and like that, and I think you guys are ready for anything else. Chief, who was the first one? Let me check. Yeah, Chief.
I think it was Chief. Yeah, thank you, Sergeant. In terms of skipping chain of command due to the first attempt not being responsive, I believe they still need to make sure that the next level, that being you, has a chance to respond before they go over your head.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying, let me reiterate that. So, if your team leader refuses to send it up, and he doesn't give a valid reason, A, or B, you haven't gotten a response from him, either he might be LOA or out of comms through forums whatsoever, then you come to me. You inform me that, hey, he refused to send this message up, or hey, I haven't gotten a response from him, can you send this up? That's what you'll do. Now, if I'm the same case as well, then you skip 2 sides chain of command, you send it up to the next chain of command. So it has to be a valid reason why you skip chain of command, and you inform that person the reason why you skipped your chain of command. Did everyone get that clarification there?
Faithful.
I guess private content is a good way for you to learn too as well. Are any other questions? I think Sergeant Till?
Thanks, Art. One thing, just
Thanks,
especially
good
for you new guys, to be clear, that will virtually never happen. So definitely be sure that that's what's going on before you find out. Before you go try and jump over both your team lead and your squad lead, that should virtually never happen, that they're just flat out ignoring you. So don't do that unless you're damn sure that that's what's going on.
Thanks, Sergeant Till. Sorry, Sergeant Harmon. I knew it was somebody with Sergeant that was next. Go ahead, Sergeant Harmon.
No worries, Sergeant Smith, thank you. I have one thing on the chain of command issue.
And you could go and
then-
yelling, Sergeant.
Is that better?
Appreciate it,
Yep.
thank you.
There you go.
Sorry about that. So yeah, one thing on chain of command, and this is something that I always have tried to do since I've been in the unit. If you are someone's leadership element, whether that's a team lead or a squad lead, if you do get a request and you're sending it up, just take the extra 30 seconds just to message them back and say, yep, got it, I've passed it up, I'll let you know. It just eliminates that confusion, makes life a little bit simpler for all people involved. The other thing I had, just to wrap up our little mini PID course behind us, the arseholes with the AKs in front of the truck, those are the arseholes with AKs we're fighting today. So that's what you're looking out for once you get into the field, just so you know who you're up against.
Thank
So
you,
the
Sergeant.
guys wearing spaceball helmets.
Correct.
Keep firing, assholes.
Yeah, I
I think
mean,
that's a little hint for you guys. That may be civilians in there. Sorry, did I interrupt somebody?
no, all good, I'm done, thank you, Sergeant.
Copy. It's like somebody was talking in front to the east. Sergeant Till or Chief, you had something?
No, just commenting. Disregard, Sergeant. Thank you.
Okay. Alright, I think that's everything I want to point out to the privates here. I think that's nothing else. Stand by. Alright. Only thing I want to point out, get your air assault courses. You two. No, you 3. Where's Garcia? Oh. Who am I missing? Oh, Lanier. It's you. Forgot, you're not new. Alright. So yeah, get your air assault courses, then get your leadership courses. And that should complete you up as well. So I could do that right after this training if y'all want to do your leadership courses, we can get that set up. Alright, you guys just get yourself over there by that Sergeant Hill.
Thanks, Art. Hey, one other thing, just general military decorum, folks. Make sure you're not, when your squad lead is talking, you should not be doing shit like radio checks, talking outside, whatever. He's the man, he's on the floor. If his mouth is open, your ears are open. Shouldn't be anything else going on.
Faithful,
Thanks, Art.
Sergeant.
And you tell her to get it.
So alright, everyone move back to your PCC area. Stand by for a briefing.
Ah, shit, yeah, briefing.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah.
Your
No
squad,
longer in
your,
yelling.
your squad 3 I see is no longer with you, Sergeant Smith. Did you want him here as well?
Oh. Oh, I was gonna do a briefing with them as 1-7.
Okay, no, that's fine, no worries. If you look at the map, you got the 3-2 insert, objective alpha, and extract down basically to our south.
Handy station, this is Alpha on 132,
Basically,
radio check, over.
Going to insert into a
Alpha,
old
this is
military
Actuary, returning
compound
John
at the
132,
insert
over.
marker. The
Solid copy,
enemy
out.
have been setting up a ammo cache at Objective Alpha. We need to go in and clear that out, and then move to the extract point where Deco's going to bring in a Black Hawk and lift you guys out of there.
That's fun. All right.
Now, if depending on time, if we don't have time to actually fly a Black Hawk out, then we won't actually fly a Black Hawk out. But you know, simulation will prep an LZ like a Black Hawk's going to come in, and then just debrief in the field.
Radio check on
Copy. Possibility as a
132. Over.
mortars.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course, I have mortars.
I know you want to do your job
Yeah,
today.
I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to use them a lot, but they'll be basically there for subtle encouragement.
Okay.
No, I was saying, like if I'm able to request mortars.
Oh right, request mortars up.
if you
Yeah.
need blue force
No, yeah.
markers like
Okay,
that,
yeah.
okay.
Go ahead. If you put a blue force marker down, you want me to drop rounds on it, then go ahead.
Actually, this is 2 IC
Copy.
radio
Alright,
check
thank
on
you much.
frequency 132.
Single mic.
No problem.
All right.
Yeah, Dodge. Of course I have mortars. It's a ridiculous question.
So would be.
But I thought he meant op-4 mortars. But that's fine. I can do both. Either way, I'm probably gonna just be dropping mortars from Zeus. I don't think I'm gonna have time to actually set up a tube.
32, this 37, moves my position.
Although,
Hey, phone 32 on the move. Guys, let's go. Pick it up. We're moving.
No, just you.
Oh, disregard, just me. Disregard.
okay. 3 SE days off to a flying start. Cool. Let's delete these motherfuckers. And then this should be my AO, which it is. Fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, quickly I can get down a... Barely get to pick a mortar pit from fucking Zeus interface, that's exciting. Go with like... Yeah, I did. That 21 was scary.
This is
I,
Alpha 2 AC requesting radio check and freak
I mean,
132.
yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do really? Like, you need to just kind of get the fuck out of the way, but... Correct time. Why can I not place trenches? They are an object.
Any station is net, this is Alpha 2 AC requesting radio check and 132 over. Mike has you limit Charlie frequency 132 over. Self copy.
Alpha and Bravo team leads on me.
Hey, nice. I mean, 506. I bet you I
That's
don't
you,
have an
Garcia.
entrenching tool. Go build a pit. Of course I don't have an entrenching tool to go build a pit. That would be fucking useful. Okay.
Bravo, what's the hold up?
We got another 11 Charlie come at OSAT 2 Don.
Apologize, radio problems. Say
Hey,
again.
Just move over here. Move over to my position.
So, 4-2 now has 2 squad leads and a billeted gunner, so I mean, place to be apparently. Okay. Kieran. Yeah, no, that's alright. I can't be here because of the time zone, so what are you gonna do? I love these new fucking massive trenches. They are huge. I haven't even read the op ord for Sunday yet. Not entirely sure what they're doing. I think it's a bunch of Mout going out of town. Or something like that. Oh yeah, true. My life's a bit easier. I never see my family anyway, so like... Just... Why do I not fit through this gap, Arma? Why is that not a thing that happens? Okay. Build nitrogen. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see my family ever, so I mean that's a win, depending on how you look at it. But these guys are, once they come out that gate, if they're not careful about it, they're gonna have direct eyes on the objective, so they're gonna have to pretty quick. Yeah, I mean that's pretty big, and that's not even the biggest one. The vehicle trench is where it's at. I really want to do just like a mounted op, so we can you can fit the front of a Cougar in this beautiful thing. All right, that should limit how much I get shot at from all of my shit up on the hill. I don't really see much of it from here, so I can see the BTR though. Good times. Yeah, nice hold down, exactly. And that's I set them up when the mod pack first dropped, and I dug a vehicle trench, drove a Cougar into the front of it, dug another vehicle trench around the back of it. That shit is bulletproof.
That's all good.
The ROE of the operation.
Yeah, if those guys are gonna doing their drawing in group, I'm not gonna see it. 3-2 go.
Call from Bravo.
3-3 can't even. Oh, they're getting in the shit.
Copy.
Copy.
We have a
Back to
dose or
5
something?
teams. We're gonna be moving out.
37, this is 3-2.
3237's in it.
37, this is 3-2. Be advised, we're ready.
Roger.
Lock and loaded.
Lock and load.
Lock and load. Here below.
Take the flag right next to you, Alpha Bravo. Bravo go first, Alpha just line up behind us.
Right next to you, right.
Go little civvy. Can do it.
Alpha, line up behind them. Already stressed out as it is.
That again.
Go ahead, Alpha. Havoc 32 training. Come on, Rhodes. You see it? Just look at the flagpole and then teleport to Havoc 32 training.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
Really? Just
I have
look
this
around a
problem
little bit.
sometimes.
Oh.
Pardon me?
That's okay. I'll take him out there, man.
Alright, I'll see you on the other side.
Tower. I just went up to the one. I'm coming to you
Right.
now.
Right, Alpha is already going up there. Eh? Hey, somebody take this tower before we move out. Take a look around. Watch tower right here as well. We're gonna wait until Alpha gets here. Oh, he's here, okay.
Go for Alpha.
Going that way, eh? Well, that's just a beautiful view. Just gonna walk straight towards it, basically. There's no other alternative approaches.
What was that direction?
Say again?
Actual contact southwest, 2-foot mobiles.
They're not contacting, they're not shooting at you yet, but hey, Phil. Right, Bravo, take us out, move bearing 263 downhill.
Make it a column. Squad column.
2-6.
Copy.
Go for Alpha.
On me. Squad column.
Correction, bearing 238.
3237.
Sending for 32.
3237, did I hear a contact?
238.
That's a negative 37. It's just a misidentification. They're not shooting at us yet.
Actual, we have a BTR at 257. Oh, roger that, 32. Can I get a first marker on their position, over?
We're looking.
That's an AFM 37. They're directly on top of objective Alpha with 1. Bravo, you're going the wrong way. We're going 238 west. You're going east.
This is going Graham similarly.
Actual, say again.
Oh, they're going southwest.
Disregard, you're going southwest. That's the way you should be going. My apologies.
I am retarded.
Keep continuing movement now, Bravo.
Or not, okay, or they can skip that. Flip that.
37, this is 32.
We have a squad 5 element moving 277.
37, this is 32. Be advised, Blue Force marker 0832 to the south of objective Alpha. Mechanized infantry marker, that's enemy BTR, unknown exactly what type of BTR. Alpha, catch up, let's go. Go southwest, catch up to Bravo. Bravo, say again.
Waiting for Alpha.
April. Bravo, be advised, infantry moving in the open 260 downhill. Reference Blue Force marker 0834 on the other side of that road.
Not quite human.
3732. 3237.
32.
Actual, this is Alpha. Is squad okay? Over. Squad size element 263.
I see it. Yeah, I marked it on your Blue Force marker already. Alpha, Bravo,
like
let's keep moving.
Put. Over.
April, I'm getting my squad on the move again.
Copy.
Let's continue movement, guys. Let's go. There's no need to engage them all the way from out here.
Lucky dang.
37, this is 32.
Seen it.
37, this is 32, be advised, Blue Force marker 0834, enemy squad moving southeast downhill.
Good copy.
32, be advised, we're going to keep moving this direction as far as we can until
Did not fire unless
our
you're being
way to get
engaged
within
upon.
300 meters of them. 32 copies.
Bravo copies.
Alpha. Alpha, do you copy?
Yeah, it's Alpha copies.
April, continue movement west, directly west.
Contacts. 100 meters west.
They're not shooting at you yet, they're not contacts yet. Continue movement until they engage us first. Alright, get cover, engage. 37, this is 32, be advised, we are currently engaging those contacts on the hillside. 0834, time now.
Copy. Let me know when it's clear.
Copy that. Alpha, move north to the west. You're the maneuver element.
Status.
Alpha, be advised, there's another infantry squad to your southwest closer on the white smoke. Southwest of Bravo. This is 3-2. Alpha Bravo, talk to each other bound forward until you reach the bottom of this valley.
3237, send it.
37, this is 3-2, be advised we just took out another enemy squad that is much closer to us, directly to our west within 100 meters.
Good copy, that said, you might want to move west in and make sure that's clear, over.
Really 2 copies, we're doing it.
Copy, marker 0834, clear, over.
Wait, 137. Keep moving, Alpha Bravo, keep moving. Keep moving until you get eyes on that RPG.
3732, you're getting engaged by an RPG gunner bearing break. 260, stand by for Blue First Mark.
That RPG is roughly 260 from your position, bearing 260. Cross his road, smoke out.
Oh yeah, please put smoke out.
The infantryman that's engaging you is at Blue First Mark 0834, approximately break 50 meters to the southwest of that marker.
Guys on it, engage them.
It should be to your bearing break.
32 copies.
272.
Bravo, be made to fire. Alpha, get the crosses, roll time now. Secure the other side, then Bravo can move. Right, Bravo, your turn.
Copy. Be advised, 3732, you still got gentlemen. Sorry, 3237, you still got a infantryman up the hill at Blue Marker 0834.
Contact from bearing
Cross 1 by 1.
257.
Copies, we'll clear.
Picking up that Blue Force marker time now.
You should have dead eyes on him.
Alright, that Blue Force marker 0834 should be clearing out, but let's not take our chances. Alpha, clear it out. Bravo, continue movement to the west.
37 is 32. 32 is 37. Check in for Alpha.
Setting for 32. Alpha,
32
clear out
is
that marker
37. You got a
0834.
squad to your direct break. Roger. West. Stand by for Blue First Marker.
32 copies. Be advised, we've got another squad to our west, uphill somewhere. Wait, look west.
Unsuppressive fire command.
Alpha 0834 clear. Shots to the south, Bravo, look south.
Yeah, it's clear. 32, this is 37. Blue First Marker 0839. Reference for squad movement.
Alpha, look northwest to 0839. There's another squad that direction. 37, this is 32. Be advised, we've also taken contacts to our south. We're engaging them time now.
Roger, have eyes.
Blue Force marker 0840.
Yeah, Jal, just for
Bravo, get online,
this
get online.
is my
South
typical
until you clear out those
Friday
contacts.
night engagement. Zeusing for 3-2 squad
Alpha,
training.
how you doing?
They're doing pretty well so far, though. It's 3 IC day.
Actual, this Alpha, did you say push south?
Negative, that's for Bravo. Just stay here and engage those contacts to the north until Bravo clears out their southern side. Bravo, once you've reached the end of that tree line, just come back.
Bravo copies.
37, this is 32.
God damn. So far, one squad has annihilated 3.
Right, Alpha, reorient yourself to the west. Get back into line. Facing west.
Flying spotter.
Copy.
Cool.
3-7, this is 3-2.
3-2 to 377.
3-7, this is 3-2. Be advised, we've taken out all visible contacts from our position. We're getting back into a column and moving west.
Copy. Blue Force marker has been updated on the squad's movement. It's currently now moving northeast, probably heading down slope now.
3-2.
By those ruins on the west, we have a sand bunker up there also.
April, eyes on. Right, Bravo, take point again. Alpha just trailed behind them.
Havoc 4, this is 37.
37, 74 in traffic.
Vic 4, this is 37. We're seeing a fire mission break.
Alright, 40.
Let's maintain
Fire
the
mission
spacing.
at Blue Force marker 0840. Grid reference 114090.
Possible armor southwest.
April, that might be the BTR we saw
now.
earlier.
ETA will be about 30 TR.
Roger, Havoc 4, 37
Bravo,
out.
keep at it. Don't make the spacing too small.
3-2 is 37.
Send it for 3-2.
3-2 is 37. Sending rounds out to that squad. Stand by. Hold your movement from that
Everybody
location.
hold your movement. 3-2 copies. We're gonna hold here until those rounds land.
Copy.
Right, so yeah, Havoc 4 sending out
Havoc
rounds.
4, be
Wait
advised,
one.
splash.
Splash.
Okay, so technically I am playing the bad guy, but I'm also operating friendly mortars as required. So it's a little bit of both. I am placing units down and then destroying them
Continue movement.
just for fun.
Sandbags 299.
So I think that was roughly the...
Top of the hill.
Yeah, that was the area. That was the direction his shit was marked in. Yeah, except they each fucking changed directions, didn't they? Oh well. Happens when you try and fucking...
Alpha, let's continue movement. This is 3-2.
Yeah.
2 to 37, stand by. Havoc 4, this is 37.
37 is having force of traffic.
Repeat rounds,
32, that's
adjust
generated
at
to
Blue
breach
Force
this
marker
compound.
0843, grid reference 116089, over.
Bravo, go ahead and
Bravo,
clear out
copy,
those
37,
markers
putting those rounds out.
0832.
Now,
That might be the
ETA
BTR
will
uphill,
be
so watch
25-0.
where you're going.
Bravo
37 copies, out. 32 to 37.
Send it for 32.
For this.
32 to 37, send your traffic over.
3-7, this is 3-2. Be advised, we're breaching the compound time now.
Saturate that whole area.
Roger, 32, be advised.
Flash. Yeah, Smith can't also talk and listen at the same time.
Movement of it.
True, yeah.
And that's the thing, because I could drop mortars from Zeus, but that's cheating.
Alpha, move northwest, get on the right side of Bravo.
Did you just put yourselves between a BTR? Between two BTRs? Oh no.
It looks like they got dish guns on the front gate.
Hey, from Dishkas on the front gate. 3-7, this is 3-2. Be advised, there are mounted machine guns on the front of this compound. We're taking them out time.
Havoc 4 is 37.
37 for standby over.
37 copies.
Bravo, take out the BTR.
Bravo copies.
I took out the machine gun.
377 plus the traffic over. Actually don't know what he wants me to mortar, so I'm just gonna stop.
Alpha, you got a man down.
You left a man all the way back over there.
What's going on?
VDA was 30 out of 100, requesting a repeat at Blue Force marker 0845,
I'll find
reference
out.
115089, over.
Two Having 4 copies. Go now. I'm done. Done with you.
Alpha, just hold your position. I'll go get your last guy.
BTR mounted behind us on the roof.
Having 4 be advised, slash. Hey. ETR still up. God damn.
what's the hold up on taking that BTR out?
Havoc 4 is 37, BDA 100 over 100.
Roger. 37 is a 32.
We have a BTR, can Bravo come up and take care of that?
We just took out that BTR, we're also taking out all the placements at the front of the compound terminal. Correction, the BTR is still active. Put the 40 mic on that link.
If it's stationary, let me know. Put movement marker on it, get some rounds out to it.
Advise, Adaran is down.
32 copy.
It looks like smoking off. Keeping it with HEDP.
Hey, 125 Bravo, there's an alpha member moving up. Right, the BTR crew dismounted.
Yeah, the BTR was fucked. Get deleted, and get deleted.
Mike, can we use CLS to get our guy up?
Who's asking?
This is Alpha.
First of all, did not know you had a guy down, but since I'm all the way over here,
clear out these bunkers.
Affirmative.
32 is 37.
Send it for 32.
32 is 37, what's your status, over?
327, this is 32, be advised, we're clearing out the bunkers in front of the compound, and we're also holding position in front of the compound.
Roger, 32, I'm moving to your position now. Audible on mortar is firing.
37, be advised, we have audible on enemy mortars firing from now.
Copy, try to see if you can locate it, and then move to that position, clear it out.
Move into the compound, find that motor pit. Bravo, get the fuck out of that bunker time now, get in the compound. Let's go Alpha, get inside.
Fucking fire him.
Alpha, I need you inside this compound yesterday.
Yeah, they did. That sucks.
Alpha, you good?
Alpha actual is down. 2IC checking in again.
Hey, phone.
Okay. Get some help. Get the fuck out of there now.
37 is 32.
Send it for 32.
We're gonna need a mic on. 32 is 37, I'm almost to your position, to your direct break east. Make sure you guys are covering for me as I make way to you.
Alpha. I need you guys clearing out those bunkers.
Got him.
April.
Possible armor south. 32 to 37, is that an active armor piece?
Alpha, move south, engage that piece of armor that's coming up. 37, this is 32, be advised, we don't have a visual on it yet, we only have audible.
I think it's just me and Smith streaming.
Roger, let me know.
If anyone else. Go ahead and let me know.
Eyes on enemy, BTR will engage.
So yeah, active 37 will be streaming as well.
Alpha, move south, engage that thing. Bravo, clear out the rest of his compound.
But if you've got a link, go ahead and throw it in. Actually, I don't know if it's streaming as well. Actually, Tel might be streaming too. The more I think about it, there's a lot of streamers in this.
It's about to go, April.
That is not a match.
The Arma piece is stationary. I'm assuming it's a BTR. Let me know. I can get Havoc 4 on it.
No, you can't. We're not effective against BTRs.
A-Phone, wait one for more Blue Force marker.
Oh, that 40 mic.
Be advised that's a negative on that Havoc 4 mission, fire mission. It's moving into the compound. We're gonna engage with our IT.
Copy. So you gotta man your squad down.
Do they have AT left? Oh, this guy's already on the fuck. Okay. They have AT, then I'm gonna drive this fucker in.
Just give me a smirk on that beach here. I'll try to get Havoc 4 to hitch around to
Negative, we took a shot on it.
Copy.
Let's get down here so we can...
Is it? No, fuck, it's still moving. Bravo, what's your status?
Yeah, no, it's done. It's gonna
Okay,
cook
just
in
dismount it.
Right next to the...
Havoc, did you 2, this 3-7, I need your mic on my base.
Garcia's down right
Sure,
here.
what's up?
Victor comes, Mike's on his way.
Anyone on this frequency, be advised, Mike is down.
A-Phone, moving to you.
Mike's back up.
Oh, this is a mess up in that, yeah.
You got enemies to your direct west, northwest, and you just send a squad or somebody over there to clear it out.
A-Phone, we're on it. Directly northwest of our position, Bravo, hold
And
on
get
to
whoever else
this
is
position
up
and
alive,
kill everything on that
get
ridge.
the security setup on this position.
So 2 copies, we're gonna move a fire team to the northwest and a fire team southwest. Alpha, move southwest, near the bunker that BTR took next to and hold position.
Actual Bravo, affirmative.
A-Phone, Bravo's back up.
Lenny is up.
Alpha, I need to look from the west, southwest, northwest and southwest.
Bravo, I need you on my position, looking
It's
northwest.
time now.
Mike? Yes. 2 of us need some morphine. We can't really see too well.
3-7, this is 3-2.
3-2 is 3-7, send it.
Actual. Need 2 guys.
3-7, this is 3-2.
Getting
This
patched up right
compound
now.
is clear. We are waiting on movement orders towards 6 extract over.
Copy, the whole compound's clear. You just clear out the outskirts, see the break.
Say again, 4-3-2.
Bravo getting patched up.
A-Phone.
Be advised, Bravo. Linear is black on HEDP.
Alpha, you have any HEDP you can spare?
Yeah, what even are formations, Arma? What even are formations?
What's that? What's that HEDP for? What are you shooting at?
My guy's out. They're gonna have to scan
That
from the
needs to be
enemy. We have none. We only have 2. Understood. Actual, this is Alpha. We have shots from 276.
A-Phone 276, and yeah, I need your fire team looking west,
killing all my
southwest.
shit,
Alright, they're
guys.
already engaging A-Phone. Nice. Bravo, I need you northwest, northwest. Don't go over here. I don't need you over here. Alpha's already here. Bravo, you got
4?
more guys southwest. 2
Okay, Joe, I mean, go ahead and drop that link because I look forward to watching this from a ground perspective later.
Havoc 4 is 3-7.
3-7, this is Force in traffic.
Havoc 4 is 3-7, stand by.
Roger.
Send it.
The fuck fucking mortar tube.
Actual, this is Alpha. Let Bravo know that we have 9 HEDP if they need some.
Type 4 is 37, requesting a fire mission at Blue Force Marker 0855. Great reference 108084. Requesting rounds to come in from the Blue Force Marker to an ingress into the northeast, over.
Fucking wrong button.
Hey, Bravo, Bravo.
3-2,
this is 37, what you're engaging at.
Roger, 3-7.
Copy, I need you to put Blue Force Markers on that position.
Bravo, move back, get inside the bunkers. Why are you out here?
Havoc 4 is 37. I need you to put Blue Force Markers on those positions that you're engaging. Havoc 4, this is say again, Havoc 4?
Just responding to you, 3-7. I'm preparing that fire mission on 0855. I can have rounds on target in 25 seconds, over.
Copy. Good copy.
Roger, putting him out now from that marker, spreading them northwest.
Roger. Alright, let's go, Prince Og.
Having 4, be advised, splash, splash, splash.
Copy. Splash, splash, splash. Copy, Havoc 4.
Have a 4 rounds coming out on those positions. Time now.
Let's go see if...
Bravo, I also need you to have a buddy team.
Watch y'all asses
Whatever, that's good
these
enough.
every now and then.
Alright,
Bravo, copy.
3-2, this is 3-7.
Send it for 3-2.
So make their movement to extract point bearing 286, about 480 meters.
There's literally nothing there.
All elements on 132, be advised, we're moving towards extract time now, bearing 285, 500 meters. Let's go. Bravo, take point.
Okay, this is gonna be a problem though, because we are getting done here. Way too
Alpha
quickly.
needs a medic. Say again.
Medic's already on your post. Bearing 285, Bravo. 285.
Copy that.
We're ready when you are, Bravo. Alright, let's move, let's move.
Honey,
He said left corner.
cars. Dishcam, IDBD1. Have a rifle squad.
Alpha, once you take down the last contact, I want you to move along with Bravo.
What's the status of your movement, 3-2?
3-2 is moving time now. It's just a last contact, so we'll just keep an eye out, then we'll move afterwards.
You can copy.
Let's go, Alpha, let's go, let's go.
Be advised, 3-2, there were contacts on the break. Southern side of those rocks to your left.
3-2 copies. 3-2 copies. Alpha, I need you to move right now. Bravo, hold here at the tree line.
Shit.
3-2 is 3-7.
Delete instead of
Send it for 3-2.
Picture 3-7, make sure that your gentlemen are watching their rear and all of your flanks.
Yeah, I know. It's
3-2 copies.
it's hard to
Remember to maintain
because
360.
This area was not
three's looking for
ordered
you,
by having
362.
4, so we gotta be careful over here.
Gotta make sure that they're covering their blue
32
marker
copies.
basics.
Roger, and extract point's about 200 meters straight up ahead,
Right, Bravo,
304.
continue movement towards
37 out.
extract.
Bravo engaging gun truck.
This is 32, be advised, we're engaging a gun truck time now to the west on the MSR.
Copy. Got a grenadiers on it.
You fucker.
Blue Force marker 0901. Right, Bravo. Oh shit, there's another truck incoming onto the same road.
Yes, there is.
This is 3-2, be advised, we've got another transport truck and another technical on the same road.
Copy.
They're dealing with this shit remarkably quickly. Okay.
Actual, this is Alpha. We're black on AT.
Hey, boom, that's alright, that's alright, we don't need AT for these guys. Right, good work guys. Right, Alpha, take point. Move towards extract, Bravo, hold here in case any more comes down that road.
So not gonna be able to fucking stop
3-2 to 3-7.
Send it for 3-2.
I mean, see your squad still moving. That means that you need to get your squad bounding by buddy teams. I mean, by teams to get towards that position. You shouldn't be staying out here in the open like this.
Actual, this is Alpha.
Hey, boom, we're on it. Send it for Bravo, send it for
Yeah,
actual.
2 times gun trucks to your
There's another
310.
convoy coming from the north, and we're also taking some
North
cardiac
and road,
fire.
side, hey, boom. Bravo, move north until you can get eyes on.
And be advised, we got a Euro down the road as well. I'll take him out of misery, so I'll get Havoc 4 on that one.
Shit. 3-2 copies will be engaged by an enemy GMG. GMG,
Copy.
smoke
Stop
out,
smoking,
fucking
keep moving.
spread out, spread.
Any here, let the GMG more accurate.
Okay, trucks.
Engage that gun truck if you see it.
Actual, where's that coming from?
Northern side, on the
Havoc
road.
4, this is 3-7 over.
3-7, this is force and traffic.
Havoc 4, this is 3-7, requesting a firing mission at Blue Force marker 0902. If you could get it engine in from the north of that Blue Force marker down to the south Blue Force marker along the road, over.
Actual, this is Alpha. We need a mic on our paws. We got 2 men down.
Hey, Mike is working on Bravo time now. Wait one. I'll move to you.
It's a set of Euros that are stuck on the road. Taking them out of the misery, over. Mike's moving.
Roger.
Hey, Phil.
Havoc 3-2 is 3-7.
3-7, this is 3-2, send it.
Havoc 3-2 is 3-7. You got some casualties down. Try to get them collected.
Oh yeah,
and let
no, I
Mike
know. I'm gonna save all of that for after.
Advised, there is Havoc Force engaged a set of Euros that are stuck on the road.
Ranging up. I'll inform you of a splash, over.
I think we have another covered Euro in front of us. Splash, splash, splash.
Have 4 rounds.
Another truck.
Difficult.
Yeah,
Have 4 rounds coming up. Bravo, I see you have a buddy team all the way down south for some reason. Get them back north. Get them engaging those contacts to the north.
That's what those were the guys I had to work on earlier.
3-7, this is 4. Yeah, I know.
Copy. Oh, no, don't worry about it now. The girls are moving now, over.
Yeah, good copy.
Be advised, I hear gunfire to our west as well, directly behind the extract point, I think. 3-7, this is 3-2.
Send it for 3-7.
Truck to the west, 3-7 engaging. Be advised, additional truck to the west from behind the extract point to our west. Time now.
Good copy. 3-2, be advised. Reference Blue Force marker 0904. You got a squad over there.
3-2 copies. Bravo, I need you CLS on my position ASAP.
Havoc 4 is 3-7.
3-7, this is force and traffic.
Requesting a fire mission at Blue Force marker 0904. Grid reference break 106089, over.
Say again, Blue Force marker 0904.
A-firm 0904.
I still have some guys down.
Roger, standby.
Able. We need to get eyes out to the north and western side and engage these contacts ASAP.
Alright, stand by. We got a danger close fire mission to our direct.
Danger close fire mission incoming.
Try direct west across the street.
3-2 copies.
It's about 150 meters on us.
Havoc 4-5 mission directly to
Be advised, time on target is 15 seconds.
15 seconds to the fire mission.
15 seconds, stay within this tree line.
Splash.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's why maybe, yeah. I couldn't work out what I was actually doing.
Right, those 5 missions are done with. If you guys are good to move down towards the rotunda.
Headquarters 37.
37, this is full standby.
Bravo, take point if you guys are ready.
Shit.
Actual. This is Alpha. One of my guys says he hears mortar tubes going off northeast of us.
Hey, Phil. That should be friendlies.
3237.
Send it for 32.
3237. Waiting for one man.
We are still taking up our last casualties. We'll be moving out as soon as they're up.
Copy.
Come on, 32, I need you guys moving. Get your casualties up and then move. Bravo, are you green?
Bravo moving. Northwest.
Hey, Phil.
Actual, this is Alpha. We're up.
Alpha, be advised, you've still got Sergeant down by me right now. Alpha, south, look south. This is 3-2, be advised we're engaging contacts south, roughly 150 meters out.
Copy, tracking. Assuming Blueprint marker 0858.
April. Bravo, continue movement down to extract and hold that position.
Good copy.
Right, Alpha, wait until Bravo is set and then it's your turn.
3-2, this is 3-7.
Send it for 3-2.
Alpha copies.
3237, try to move to those set of buildings to our direct north and make that our
Bravo,
holding
move
point
to
for
the set of
extraction.
buildings to the north and hold that position instead. 3-2 copies, we're on it. Bravo, how copy?
Got a whole squad west.
Alpha, look west,
about
look west.
200 meters.
Look west behind that tree line.
That's good. Super not as good.
3-2 copies, we're engaging.
Havoc 4, this is 3-7 over.
377.
Havoc 4 is 3-7, cresting a fire mission at Blueprint marker 0909. Blue Force, grid reference 105.
Right, Alpha, move towards our Bravo's position now. The end of your contacts are behind trees now. Just move.
Scratch that, Havoc 4, requesting fire mission at new grid Blueprint marker break.
Smoke out if you have to.
0910 within that tree line. If you could put a bunch of rounds all in that tree line, that'd be very
Bravo,
grateful.
press that tree line to your southwest.
Victor, copy, stand up.
Get your men to fall back into this position and defend it.
That's great.
3-2 copies, we're on it.
Fire. Fire.
Let's go Alpha, Bravo suppressing it. Move towards that compound to your northwest.
Ah, fuck, I'm out of ammo.
Mike, you good?
Yeah, Mike's good. Mike, we're gonna need you in this compound.
37, this is 4 on 3-1.
Sentence for 3-7 over.
3-7 is having 4, be advised, having 4 is black on HE. I put 1 round on your mark, but having 4 is now off station.
3-7, this is
Good copy. Sentence for 3-2.
Yep,
I'm
up
on
here.
the compound.
Alpha, get inside the compound and move and look east. Get inside the compound and then look east. Get inside, get inside. Bravo, look west and south. Alpha, look east and north.
Alright, 3-2-3-7, hold this position till the whole area is clear. Scully's calling for an extract.
April. 3-7, 3-2 copies.
Let's make sure that we've marked everything in the blue first marker so we can see where our enemies are at.
Yeah, that 1 round did pretty fucking well. 3-7, this is Aries on 3-1.
Sent for 3-7.
3-7, this is Aries, be advised, extract Kilo is inbound time now. Make sure you get that LZ secure.
3-7 copies, over.
Aries out.
Aries is 3-7.
Bravo, what's your status?
3-7, this is Aries in traffic.
Aries is 3-7, be advised.
Bravo's
Original
up,
LZ
catching up.
marker extract is currently under heavy fire. Shift the birds to
Bravo, build
blue first
some
marker
trenches
0912 at the LZ point, over.
Aries copies, okay.
Build a trench in the opening right here. I'm
3-7,
here.
this is 3-2. 3-2, this is 3-7.
Send it for Z2.
3-2 is 3-7. LZ has been changed from extract to 0912, reference your macro dagger Android break. Make sure this whole position is secured for the bird to land here. Once the bird is here, you need to immediately get your squad in that bird so we can get out of here, over.
Z2 copies. All elements be advised, the extract point has changed to our west-northwest, 0912, right next to us. Bravo, get eyes out to the northwest.
Just, yeah.
3-2 is 3-7.
Send it for 32.
3-2, 3-7, H report.
Get me an ace report, boys. You don't need a specific number of magazines, just give me blue, yellow, red, yellow, or whatever. Vehicle coming in west. This is 3-2, be advised, we got 2 gun trucks incoming from the northwest.
Roger, yeah, we're about to engage you.
Any station on this frequency, this is Bravo 3, I see we have 2 men down. I believe actual is down in our position as well.
Like the bird is here.
Bike's on the move.
What's the status on these gun trucks? Are they all down? This is 3-7, be advised, wave off, LZ's hot.
Roger, wave it off. Oh, I know they can.
LZ
I
resecured so we
I
get
did
that
not
bird down
think
to the
the
ground.
dishcams would get to the fucking wall. I I thought, you know, easily defensible position, trenches set up, facing in that direction. Surely everything will be fine, right?
32 copies.
Okay, Blackhawk, can you please come?
This is 3-7. LZ is cleared. Go ahead for the landing.
Right, that boat's landing. Time now. Get ready to board.
Why are you not listening?
Boat's landing. Get ready to board. Get ready to deploy smoke. Get ready.
One Bravo, taking point. Land on
Bravo,
smoke.
board of first. Alpha, board of second. Right, deploy smoke.
Smoke is already up 3-2, don't worry.
Maple. Right, that boat's landing on the north
Alright,
side.
I'll need nothing crew. Let's get in this bird.
Bravo, get on the guns. Oh wait, there's already people on the guns. Disregard. Right, go. Sound off.
I really hate that I have to fly that. I cannot fucking fly.
Alpha Bravo, sound off when you're on it.
Bravo's in. All spots, 3-7, you're all in. Mike's in.
Anytime now. 3-7, be advised, 3-2's on it. We're good?
All of us is 3-7, we're all in.
Oh, god damn.
Master.
Actual, we may be missing a man.
What? 3-7, be advised, 3-2 is missing one man. Unknown where it is right now, can't see him on the dagger or Android.
Did he go KIA?
Did he go KIA? Mike, did you see him go KIA?
I didn't see anyone go KIA.
Mike is reporting no KIAs.
Stand by.
Bird's in.
Kana's in.
Masters. Did you KIA? Masters, fucking. Masters, did you KIA?
Yeah.
Okay, just stay.
No, I had to
Alpha Bravo,
restart
remember
my
to
game
condition
because
for once you leave the bird.
fucking
Okay, just hang on, lock it up, stand by. The fucking extract bird is attempting to fucking AI its way over here, stand by.
Oh, okay, cool.
I need to babysit
Well,
shit
then-
because the motherfucker doesn't want to land.
Oh my god.
Alpha copy.
Alpha copies. Bravo copies.
I have no idea, Daunch. I dare say we're all about to find that out together. But that was
Alright, good fucking work. Looks like your last Alpha members here after all.
It's like, oh! I'm super not fucking doing it for it again. If it crashes though, I'm gonna be super pissed.
Move northwest when you're out.
So what happened to him?
I don't know. Not my department.
Okay.
I had no idea where he was. I heard everyone going, "Where is he?" As I'm trying to convince the AI to not be shit.
Full circle.
Yeah, my game crashed. Well, crashed, I had to restart.
Hey, Chief.
Oh yeah.
I'm really sorry you had to witness that attempt at a landing.
I thought it was AI flying, to be honest.
It was
Can't
supposed to
expect
be,
a
but they
mortar
couldn't
man to
do
fly.
it. Anyway, I'm so sorry.
I gotta form up. No worries.
3-2's all here.
Oh, nice. Have fun, Dodge.
Okay. Alright. What's first off? First off, Lee, get up here. Shouldn't be kneeling down when you're acting actual. Alright, what I want to point out. This is just for you straight up, Lee. And this is for anybody who steps off a squad leader. Make sure whenever you're referring to Platoon HQ on a platoon net, make sure you just refer to them as Havoc 3 net 3736, but sometimes 37 might be busy. And then you're gonna be waiting for his reply. Yep. But
because I knew there was only 3-7 on stage.
yeah. But this is just for in operation stuff that when you have to step up, if I remember, just call them straight towards Havoc 3. This way, if one of them is already tied up talking to Task Force Commander on the Task Force Network Company net, this way the other one can respond. But usually 3-7 always responds, but 3-6 is usually the one who's talking to the Task Force Commander.
Echo.
Make sure we just mark more stuff on our micro dagger. Have you noticed that I've been just sticking with Havoc 4 this whole time, trying to mortar a squad that was trolling? That I told you guys not to worry about, so I was gonna get Havoc 4 on that. But if you notice, Blueforce markers are very crucial because Havoc 4 was able to check out most of the squads that we're engaging.
Echo.
And that's for everybody else. Bring those contact reports. If he doesn't hear a contact report, he doesn't really think about putting it in the macro dagger or in the Android. Let's see here.
No worries, Don. No worries, Joe. Thanks for hanging out. That was
Tuners, I guess
over a
you guys
lot
did
quicker
good
than
job
I
if
thought
you
it was
really
going
tell
to,
here.
but
That's all up to
I
Purple Lee's part when he gives out his
like I said, I
little
just
AR.
couldn't
I'm just
fucking
giving that stuff I've
couldn't
seen
do shit.
and all thing I've seen just based off what Lee did. Movement was great. Let
that's
me
a
tell you
little
guys this
better, not a
right
lot.
here. It's almost like I was actually squad leading.
That was.
The only thing that
What was
all
that?
I did was just give
3
Lee the orders
companies
what to do.
plus
And
reinforcement,
Lee gave his
which
squad
was about
what
another
they should do.
fucking.
I didn't even control Lee on him continuing his movement towards compound. He felt what was best for him to push towards, how to clear out the contact on his movement towards compound. Squad leading the same thing as team leading the same thing as leading a buddy team or whatever. It shouldn't be that hard for you to take initiative. So just take it as if you were a squad leader, and now how you move by initiative, you just move based off the orders. Platoon HQ gives you vague information on where to go. That's the same thing what you do as a team leader. You just tell your squad leader, hey, I'm going over here, that's fine with you, but I'm moving over there, and then communicate with the other squad mates, or communicate with your other teammate, other team leader on your movement. But all in all, though, I'll leave it to you, Corporal Lee, to do your AAR since I wasn't there to see how the 3SEs did.
April, I'll also post up my helmet cam.
Copy. You have nothing for the squad?
Oh, it's my turn? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Right. I think that at first week I kind of snacked up a little on our movement. I'll chalk it up to inexperience because, well, PV2s can't really expect to go straight from PV2 to team leading and expect you guys to be as good as, well, an experienced fire team leader. But I think you guys did really great. What I really appreciate was how communicative you guys were, in not just between you guys and me, but also in your fire teams. Really appreciated how the more experienced members of the fire teams would help out the fire team leader when they were trying to do their job. And and I'm sure the fire team leaders also appreciated that as well. It took us a while to take down the first BTR. I think it was because of the Bravo rifleman was down, or the Alpha rifleman was down, I should say. It was quite difficult for us to get our casualties back up, and I think we kind of bunched up a little bit too much of a tactical blob going on when we were trying to move from that compound to the extract point. But we did the best we could. I should have put down a lot more blue force markers, and I should have radioed up the contact reports a lot earlier. I was too caught up just trying to engage them by myself. That's not what I should be doing. As a squad leader, I should be doing more communication and more strategy. Basically, I should not be doing what what a rifleman should be doing, because that's not my billet. Otherwise, that's it for me. I think Private Ford, you had a
He's
private
not on
bird.
here.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, he's not
My
on here.
mistake.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
one
can
thing
see
I forgot to
3-3's
point
chat
out.
as well.
One thing I forgot to point out is those technicals you guys called out aren't actually technicals. Those are gun trucks. Technicals are, think of it as a civilian pickup truck. You know how if you take off a let's say like your M4 your M249. If we would just glue that to the top of a civilian truck, that's technical because the gun cannot move. A gun truck is a vehicle to where the gun is basically actually correctly modified for that vehicle with a circular ring on it that allows the gun or the turret to be able to be
right
moved
behind you.
all the way around. Say again?
It's the gun truck. I mean the technical. It's right behind us.
Yep, my game just crash frozen or whatever it did. That's technical right there. It wasn't actually literally modified for the vehicle.
Rifle.
It doesn't have a ring
My
on
mistake.
it. It's not a technical. And but gun trucks, just such as one we just saw earlier, and they can also be gases or UAZs with that are completely covered. You know, the only thing you have is that gunner turret in the top with the ring on it, with the gun on top of it. That's a gun truck as well. So you can just use that as an example. All right. Leave you to your rest of your AR. You could allow Mike to speak, and then the team leads whoever else. Thanks a lot, Harmon. Made my game crash.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Mike,
I'll
I
say
think
it then.
it's your turn.
Oh, there
never
you go.
mind.
You're supposed to lead the AR. Go ahead and do that.
Rifle. Alright, Mike, you got anything?
Thank you. I just have two. Well, two questions to start with. One, when we got up to the compound, did anyone hear me call out the second BTR that was coming up the road behind us?
I think I did.
Okay, because I
Bravo
didn't
also...
hear it get called out after that.
Oh, it didn't? Oh, I was using proximity because Alpha Rifleman was right next to me, so...
Okay. And second question is, what exactly happened to you, Masters?
I think his game crashed.
Yeah, I think he said he crashed out.
Okay.
The PC he had to restart his PC. He had ugly graphics, low FPS, and kept lagging every single time nonstop.
I feel for you.
I
Okay,
had a bunch of lag too, but
because if he went KIA, then I was gonna have or add more to my only comment, which is, I know this is the first time you guys have really team led in major scenario like this, but I still need to hear when people go down, especially from the 2 ICs when your team lead goes down, because I spent most of the time coming across the guys I worked on completely by accident, or I was already working on them before I heard it called up. But that's all.
Right, April. Aries, you got anything?
Thank you, Corporal. I have a couple of things. I'll just run over them quickly. First thing, everyone have a good time?
What?
What?
Excellent. You guys killed so much shit. Before you even got in the AO, there was 3 companies of infantry down. And then I had to spawn
Nice.
reinforcements. The reason we're Endex after only an hour and a half is because I couldn't fucking stop you guys. So, good fucking job. All that said, here's the things I didn't like. The main thing I wanted to just touch on quickly is the procedure to get a tech insert. In case anyone here is unfamiliar with the process, I thought here's a good chance to cover it. If you are KIA, you do not get a tech insert. If you are KIA, you have to set your radio to 5-1, call for reinsert, blah blah blah. If you are having technical issues and need a technical insert for any reason, the thing you do not do is poke Ares on TeamSpeak. You wouldn't poke Captain Drumheller or First Sergeant Brewer if they were Zeusing on TeamSpeak for an insert. Don't do it to me, because I don't look at TeamSpeak. I'm busy. You get an Android, you message Ares, or you message your, you should technically set it up your COC. So message your squad lead will message Platoon will message Ares, blah blah blah. TeamSpeak is not the answer. Again, we are a Realism unit. At this point, everyone here is in the unit or has been for some time. I shouldn't need to be recapping Realism basics, and the fact I even have to talk about TeamSpeak at debrief is an example that you're doing it wrong. The only other thing I wanted to touch on, and this is going to be mostly a issue from a squad lead or acting squad lead perspective, when you're popping down Blue Force markers, make sure they are accurate. The biggest issue that I come across in my primary billet as a Havoc Force section lead, when we're firing on a Blue Force marker that is just not on top of enemy infantry. It's a waste of HE, we only have so many of them, and it's a waste of time. So I'd rather you spend 12 seconds to put down an accurate Blue Force marker. If you want to know a really quick way to check your Blue Force marker, you all open up your microdagger or your Android, and then place a waypoint marker. You do this by holding shift and left clicking on the map. Nomadic, thanks for the follow.
Ooh.
Once you have placed that waypoint marker, you can press, I forget what the default keybind is. My keybind is double J. It might just be a single J by default. Chief, you might be able to speak to that.
Unless I've mapped it custom, I believe the default is just J.
Thank you, Chief.
Ooh. It is.
Yes, so just tap J and that will render a little dot in the world that shows you exactly where that waypoint marker is. So if you're not 100% sure exactly where something is, drop a waypoint on it, render the waypoint, and then you can fine-tune that Blue Force marker to get it right. Now, is it worth spending 4 days on that process? No, it's not. But if you can get it pretty close, it's going to help. There was more than once today, and you'll see it on my helmet cam, where we were firing on Blue Force markers, and then I would pop back into Zeus, and they were a good 100 or so meters off. 60mm HE is good, but it's only so good. Sergeant Smith, go ahead.
Yeah, that squad was moving, so as soon as the rounds would go out, it just hit the spot where the squads were at anymore.
Yeah,
so the last couple rounds I had you hit, I put the markers down early, and those were effective. It hit the squad immediately because I sent them. I just predicted where they're going to go, and that's why those rounds were effective.
No, that's all good, and it's not just an issue of today. That is something we come across more than once. Just because it was a problem that came up today, I just wanted to raise it, for educational sake, given we are sort of running a 3IC day. Some of these guys may not have put down Blue Force markers or that sort of thing before, so there's a little fun fact. But also, both of my fucking grenadiers today stand up. Who was they?
Oh yeah, Lan, you stand up, baby. Sergeant Tell, I think.
And of course it was fucking Tell. Okay, Tell, I hate you. Lenia, I hate you. You guys were on point today. Good shit. You're also both banned from bringing 40 mics to a training as Zeus again. Okay, good talk. That was all I had. I hope you guys had a good one. that was it. Thank you, Sergeant Smith and Corporal Lee.
Thank you, Sergeant. Guess I'm gonna have to move your bullet again, Lanya. Alpha, you got anything?
Oh.
Alright guys, that is going to be it. Hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I will be back here, same bat time, same bat channel next week, doing the same shit over again. And I'll be back here Sunday at 1500-ish for mortar section training. Don't know what we're doing yet, but there you go. Alright guys, ciao.